Being single, as you grow and develop, you realize it's an immature thing to say what doesn't exist in the dating pool based on your own negative experiences. To make absolute statements like there are no good men or women and everybody cheats and marriage doesn't work is both delusional and arrogant.
So let me first speak on that, right? I remember being in high school and my mind of frame was like, man, everybody got to think this way. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said, the arrogancy for you to think everybody has the same experience as you. Because a lot of times us men will be like, all women want is money. All women want is dudes that are 6'10". And a lot of times you go ask the person, how many women have you dated? And they've only dated 2 women. And they're making that their whole life experience. They're making it seem like everybody's like that. Because a lot of women do the same thing too. Like they might say all men cheat or all men just want sex. But in reality, there is truth to that. You know what I'm saying? As men, we do want sex. But at the same time, sex is not the only thing I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for other qualities. Are you feminine? You know what I'm saying? What do you like when things go left? You know what I'm saying? What is your relationship like with your parents? You know what I'm saying? Are you nourishing? Do you want kids? I'm looking for different things than sex. So again, when we make these, like he said, these absolute statements and these one-liner statements, you're being delusional, because that's not how the world is. Everyone has different experiences. There's good people out there, there's bad people out there.
Statements like that focus on the negative frustrations with relationships are birthed out of individual experiences. But it is realistic to acknowledge that it's more challenging now to find people that are faithful, committed, have virtuous character. And 3 things I have discovered are very difficult to find on today's dating scene is number 1, a captivating conversation with healthy, respectful guidelines, a mature communicative exchange, because so many people are conversating.
All right, I do agree with him with the part where it is challenging to find people that are on the same wavelength as you, because nowadays it's like, you know, people are out to get things out of you. You don't know what this person wants. You don't know if this person is here for, and this is why I teach men on this channel to weed women out. So that's why I say, like, when you're going on a first date, keep it to something like a walk in the park, going to the gym to get a workout in, some coffee, some ice cream, things like that, to where you're not spending more than $20, $25. So if it does go sideways, you didn't really spend a lot of money. You wasn't really that invested. Versus if you took her to State 48 and spent $300 and now she didn't ghost it. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you have to learn how to weed women out, because again, it's a lot of people out here on that BS.
Dominant, topically shallow, or they're overly demanding. I don't want this and I don't want that. Well, can we get some patience in the pace? Because I don't even know if I want you. Number 2, it's very difficult to find someone that has a genuine, untainted relationship with Jehovah God, because people are into everything now. They worship Jesus, but they worship the ancestors. They juggle rocks, they burn sage, they sacrifice kittens, they sing on the praise team, but they pay tithes to aliens. It's all over the place. And 3, it is difficult to find those with genuine intent that want to build a relationship on a foundation of love, faith, honesty, trust, kindness. I'm not buying you a bag, I'm not paying your bills, I'm not taking you to Dubai to have a conversation with you. Like 50 Cent said, you think I'm a sucker, huh? However, even though like 50 Cent said, you think I'm a sucker, huh?
Yeah, so let me pause it right there, you know what I'm saying? Just like he said, I'm not taking you to these extravagant places just to have a conversation. You know, a lot of times women will try to shame us when we don't want to take them to an expensive dinner spot on the first date. We can go right down the street, just like I mentioned before. We can go right to the park. We can go right to get some, get a smoothie. We can go right to go get a slice of pizza and have a conversation. Because here's the thing, what people don't understand. It's easy to have a conversation when you at expensive dinner spots and there's lights and there's all these extravagant things going on, people everywhere, but it's harder to have a real conversation with somebody when you're just walking in the park and there's nothing else going on but y'all two. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women aren't down for that. A lot of women will tell you, oh, nah, you got to take me here on a first date. And when a woman says that to you, because women have said that to me before, when she says that to you, that's when you go the other way. That's when you walk away. Because at the end of the day, you are the leader. And if she can't follow your lead, she'll never follow your lead.
What's challenging, I've learned that you can't base everything on your city, your experiences, social media, or else you will come to a toxic conclusion about the possibility of love. We have to accept that the world is bigger than our world and possibility is bigger than our experiences. If we only think bad, we won't attract good. Shoes and food.
Yeah, so I think he made a lot of good points. I think overall he was just trying to guide, people on how they should maneuver, through the dating market or dating scene or whatever. And for me, what I take from this is that we have to be able to weed people out, because at the end of the day, you know, your time is limited on this earth. You don't know how much of it you have left, but you know for sure that it is dying, just like you know what I'm saying, the battery in your phone. You know that it's closing in. We don't know how fast or know how slow, but your time is limited. So you don't want to waste your time dealing with people who don't want the same things, people who are putting their negative experiences onto everybody else, because people will do that. People will literally do that. They'll literally have had 3 bad situations, and now they're putting that energy onto you. That's what we call being jaded. People will take their jadedness and put it onto you. I don't treat people like that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I treat every situation based on that situation. I don't treat the new situation differently because my last situation was kind of weird and toxic. I don't put that energy onto the next person because that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm watching your actions. I'm listening to what you're saying to see if it matches up with your words and how you react to things. I'm learning more about you. And this is why I say as men, we got to get past the looks. If you can't get past the woman's looks, you'll never find the right woman for you. And women will always be a liability in your life. Just like when men say, oh, women just want dudes with money. Yeah, gold diggers do. You know what I'm saying? But a woman who really wants you for you, this is why we do. I don't think dudes understand. This is why you do the coffee dates. This is why you do the smoothie dates. This is why you do the ice cream dates. This is why you do the pizza dates. This is why you do the walk in the park, going to a nature trail. Because when you do those type of dates, money is not really involved in it. So think about it. If you're doing those type of things, a woman has to actually be interested in you. You know what I'm saying? To do those things. And if she does that with you, I'm like, cool. Because women don't understand. If you can just go to the park with me and we have a good conversation, most likely we'll go get some dinner later on. But if you feel like you're too good for that and I gotta treat you like a queen and take you, you know what I'm saying, take you to the Steak 48 or Del Frisco's or Chop House on the first date, if I gotta do that just to get to know you, no bueno, I'm not interested. You know, at the end of the day, guys, don't let people put their negative perceptions on what they've been through onto you. The second that you sense that, or the second that you hear, you know what I'm saying, you're on a date and a woman says something about with all dudes, anytime somebody puts all in front of something, dip. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they got issues that they need to be working on. This is why at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're putting energy into becoming the best version of yourself. Because when you're becoming the best version of you, you won't necessarily attract these type of toxic people. You'll attract people that's on your level. Because 9 times out of 10, the people that attract these type of people are the ones that are messed up themselves. The ones that are not really putting in the work to become better. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys, as usual, for coming over to the channel. Guys, make sure to go cop my new ebook. A lot of great value, a lot of good game in there. I put a lot of game in there, only $15. The link is in the description. And also, too, if you want one-on-one consultations, that link is also in the description as well. And guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.